Welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, we got the last piece of making our own hay bales. It's easy to see it here as it is, but we're gonna show you the journey of getting here. It was quite a mess. So let's get started exactly where it was sitting, 15 years. Let's go show you how we got this thing home. Pārdomā? Man šīs.
Pagaid, es nezinu vispār.
Atstāt viņu ripot virs, viņš jau...
Nē, mēs vilksim, viņš jau tāpat pārripot.
So as you can see, it is home all in one piece, and we got it off the trailer. Also was a huge mess because it has this one-sided kind of hitch, so it's really difficult to get it off the trailer and even on the trailer. As you saw, we use an excavator to get it in, but here we don't have that, so we had to mess around with our tractor. But we got it off and we did not break anything, which is the most important. We did not want to drop it, we did not want it to fall on the side or something. And yeah, we didn't want to damage any of the fragile mechanism. Of course, it has a big frame on the bottom. If it falls on that, it would be okay. But if it hits something of the mechanism, it's kind of bad. But it is working. As you also saw, we did get it running on also a T40. And apparently, it doesn't run very good on T40s, but we're going to still try. They haven't tried it themselves, but that's what they think, because they were struggling on a 50 horsepower tractor. This is a 55, it should be, but maybe it has lost a few horses on the years. So we'll see if it's going to be able to run it. It spins really easily. You can spin the whole mechanism by hand. Oh, and now I actually forgot that I activated the twine mechanism, because I wanted to see if it works. So now I actually put the strings into the bales, and I wanted to see if it actually makes the knot. But I don't want to try it too far because I want to attach new string, which we're going to do probably another day. Since we got to get this thing also restored. Well, not fully restored, but at least functioning restored. So just to be a TLC, oil everything. We already oiled some of the main important things, but we need to grease all these nipples here. There's many grease points to grease. And the tires, after 15 years of sitting, they're still holding air. We'll see if in the morning they're going to be flat. If they are flat in the morning, then of course we're going to blow them up. And if they can hold even for 24 hours, that's still good enough to do some hay. And then we can change them up for next season. But for this season, it's going to be fine. The belts, they are lasting for now, but we'll see as soon as we put some pressure. They might also go snap, so we are kind of have to be ready also to go swap belts, to go buy belts. But it only has 2 here and 1 there, and everything else is gear powered. So in theory, and chain, I guess. But overall, this thing is very sturdy. It's a German-made baler, so I think it's going to last, and it's definitely going to do the work for us.
We don't have a lot of field to do. It's just for our little homestead, to not needing to rely on others.
Yeah. It's only for our own use, for our homestead. We are planning roughly to make 500 bales from one cut. And they are 20 kilos or 40 pounds. So we'll see if that's actually what it's going to make, or if it's going to make heavier bales. We don't know. Every baler is different. That's just what I find online, what it is roughly for our size of land. And of course the hay also needs to be quite either very thick or very loose. The hay, it's every field is different. So we'll see how many bales we get out of it, but we'll probably on 2 cuts we're gonna get more than we need. So that's gonna be interesting. And then we're gonna have these squares where we can make like chairs kind of for summer as well. It's gonna be interesting. But this is gonna be quite an adventure, and nearly all the machines are done. And we are gonna, in theory, in like few days, gonna get started to cut, and hopefully this is gonna get working in a few days. It's kind of slowing us down from our main project, but it has to be done because we need hay. But yeah, this was cool investment. I think it's gonna worth it. We paid 500. I didn't say that. I don't think anywhere in the video. 500 we paid for this. So I think we got a pretty good deal. We paid less than it's worth for scrap, so that's good. We're probably never gonna scrap it. This thing is kind of like a history piece. This thing is from 73, so it's not super old. That's 61 years old. No, 51 years old. So it's not super old, but wait, 51? Yeah, 51 years old. Yeah, I'm correct. And this ones here were made much more before that. They're very old, but I think it's gonna do its job. Looks like everything kind of is working. The most complicated part is to make the knot. So as long as that works, everything else is kind of easy. So that's pretty much it. There's gonna be another video where we're gonna tackle this, restore it, and probably also gonna first time try it on our own hay, which is in the barn, the big hay roll we have started peeling off that the goats never finished. So we're gonna get that all in here and rebale it, so we get it back into square bales, also give it a good test. And then we can commit on cutting, because we cannot have the baler not functioning fully and then cut the grass, rake it, and then the baler kind of fails while it is working. So we gotta put it on some pressure before we can cut grass and have it all ready and not have a baler. So yeah, that's gonna be it with this video. Hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.